Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer HaMitzvos HaKatzar, and today, on our 273rd Shir, we will complete the Sefer together. And he writes over here, Mitzvahs Loisa say the negative commandment Kuf Tzadi Gimel 193, Shelo Yovai Tamei Lamachane Levia, a person that is impure, spiritually impure, is not allowed to come to the machane, the camp of the Levites, which is Har Habayis, which is referring to the Temple Mount. Shenemar, like it says, a man that is not pure, in a pure state, he cannot come to the camp. Chazal learn from that verse, it's referring to the camp of the Levites, who are Habayis, and that itself is referring to Har Habayis, the Temple Mount. Someone who is not ritually pure, and he transgresses this prohibition, and he goes to the Temple Mount, he transgresses this prohibition by doing such a thing. And this halacha applies even today, for men and for women, because we are all considered to be ritually unclean because we came in contact with a mace, with a corpse at one point in our lives or not, and there's no way in the current world, without a Beis HaMikdash, without a Sanhedrin, without the laws of Tum and Tahira, of impurity and purity in play, there's no way to become Tahar, and therefore, says the Horowitz, and he says it very strong in the Mishnah Berurah as well, that a Jew, Bizman Hazeh, in our generation, is asur, is prohibited to go up onto the Temple Mount, even just to see what is there, to pray what is there. He's in a state of tumah, of impurity, and he's not allowed to go to the Temple Mount in Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh. And the last mitzvah, Mitzvahs Loisa say, the negative commandment, Kuf Tzadi Daled 194, Shelo Lishkoyach Maisa Amalek. You cannot forget what Amalek did to us. Shenemar, like it says, Zoches Asher. Also, Amalek, remember what Amalek did to you. Leitishkach, do not forget. Do not forget what that nation did when they tried to hurt us and destroy us and weaken us in the eyes of the nations. B'hainu believe, that means in your heart. Do not forget. She'asa l'shakeach evasai v'sinasai mimeno. You're not allowed to forget. You're not allowed to forget the eva, the fear. You're not allowed to forget the fear and the anger that a person has for Amalek. That we're going to have. This is something that applies everywhere all the time. For men and for women. This is the end of all the negative commandments that a person is going to be obligated in our times to do them. We're talking over here about 194 mitzvahs loisase v'simonech, and the simon is tzedek, which means the gematria of tzedek is 194, and that's the amount of mitzvahs loisase. So Mazel Tov on the completion over here of the Sefer Mitzvahs HaKatzar, the Horowitz Be'ez Hashem, starting on Monday, we're beginning a new set of halachas. We're going to be learning together the laws of kashrus, the laws of kosher food and how it works in the kitchen, out of the kitchen, how to keep ourselves kosher Jews through the food that we eat. Be'ez Hashem. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.